morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, I'm going to be going an in-depth guide on the combat badges and sort of what you have to do for those. You know, whether you're a caster or melee, you're going to be going after a few items. So as a caster, you're going to want Rock Fury Bracers. That takes 15 of these combat badges. Now, if you're melee, you're going to be going for the Champion's Battle Gear, which also takes 15 combat badges, as well as they both take 20 logistics badges. And then where the Champion one is a bit higher than the Stalwarts, is that they do take 20 Scenario and Tactical badges, as well as they need a Mark of Cenarius, which is in the Tactical quest line, which we'll definitely get to at a different time. So anyway, in order to start this, you start this like all the other ones. When you're doing logistics, you come here and talk to this guy and get field duty. When you do that, make sure you dismount and sign that paper. If you already know what I'm about to do, you can go ahead and skip to about 3 minutes in the video, because that will be about where you see me come back and talk more about combat. For you guys who have not seen any of the other videos, what you're going to do is you're going to run to Hive Regal with those signed papers, or if you are Alliance, you're going to run to Hive Zora, wherever your base camp is. I would recommend a mount set, you know, having Mithril Spurs, Carrot on a Stick, and a piece of gloves with minor mount speed increase on them. And then with that, you're going to run to the base. Gotta watch out for that guy, you know. He's a boss. He's part of the final quest chain here in Silithus. Great NR gear if you need it. I'd recommend doing that. But anyway, we're over here to Hive Regal, the Horde base. Now, if you are arriving, you have to summon. This guy is summoned. So normally, if you're on the quest and there's no one here already doing it, you have to summon this mob by going over to Krug and talking to him, and then you have to sort of defeat him. If you're a healer, this is super easy. It's a big joke. You can literally just heal Krug, and the NPCs will beat it. Might be slow. But it doesn't matter if you're in a group or on the quest. One thing you do have to note is he does charge range like that, so that's the one thing you gotta, you know, be wary of. But other than that, it's pretty much a joke. And then once he's dead, then you're gonna come right here where you see everyone else already is. You can actually mount up to talk to him, but he then becomes able to sign your quest. You sign that quest just like that, nice and easy, and then we're going to run back to the Cenarian Hold. While you're running back here, you know, it's the same pathway, but turning in this quest will yield 25 reputation. And yeah, we just hit the 3 minute mark, so we're still running back right now, guys, so go ahead and skip to 4 minutes or so. That's when we'll actually be done getting there. But anyway, as we head here, you know, I have been ganked by some Alliance. If you're on a PvP server, beware. Even my server, you know, we are one of the most Horde-dominated ones. We're like 99% Horde, 1% Alliance. But, you know, we still run into our issues sort of fighting them. But as you come here, we can turn in that quest. Every time you do this, you actually do get 25 reputation with the Cenarian Circle, which is super nice. I actually just hit Revered, so I have 2 of the check marks here. You know, I just need a few more combat badges, and I have to do all my tactical badges, and it's just looking really, really awesome. But anyway, we turn in here, and then this is how you select the one you want. So since we're focusing on the combat assignment, we're going to take the combat assignment. There you see we got 25 reputation, and then we're going to open this combat assignment. Now, when you open this, it can contain a Hive Ashi dossier, it can contain a Hive Regal dossier, and it can contain a Hive Zora dossier. So we got the Hive Zora one. So now I have all 3. And then if you were to open these, you would get 4 scrolls, and that's these combat ones. So I opened a Hive Regal one, and there's a very specific reason for that. We open Regal right here. As you can see, we have these quests, and then you're going to accept all 4 of them. Now, each of these rewards 1 Cenarian combat badge, and it requires killing 30 of a certain mob. The reason I say go with Regal is because it is the largest one by far, and it provides the widest variation of mobs, and sort of they spawn quite fairly. The only ones that's really tough to get are the burrowers. Obviously, they're called something else at the other places. They're tunnelers at Hive Zora, and I believe they are called workers at Hive Ashi. But I would definitely say do not do Hive Ashi. It is pretty terrible, honestly. There's hardly any mobs there. Zora's pretty good if there's no one else there. And what can really suck is the fact that if there's other groups there, you're gonna really struggle. I found the Way Watchers and the burrower or the tunnelers there at Hive Ashi were the longest ones. But as you can see, you only need 15 of these. So once you do, you have to pretty much do a hive 4 times, and you can miss out on one part of the quest here at each hive. At Hive Regal, the Hive Lords do not have a quest, so you will see a lot of them up there. These mobs are level 30 or level 60 elites. You have to kill 30 of them each. Here's an example. I'm just going to kill this Spitfire right here. As a mage, I like to sort of lead with my Pyroblasts when I don't have any aggro, because it is the hardest hitting spell. If you're competing for tags, you might have an issue. But this mob is probably the easiest one for me to kill as a mage, because it just sits there and casts at me, and I can cast a lot faster and hit it a lot harder. Now, important thing to note, if you did farm Carapace Fragments, oh, also right there, sorry, that's an ambusher, as you saw, it's in stealth. As a mage, those things are the biggest threat to me. I do have to kill 30 of them, but they can freaking destroy me. If it gets its opener up on me, it can crit me for like 1,000, and it can be really bad. So now we Nova'd it, and we're going to hit it with a Pyroblast, and hopefully we'll be able to kite it and kill it. Just going to use... I would recommend kiting them if you have the ability to. The only class that I could see this maybe struggling would be a warrior or something, maybe a rogue. I don't really know how well you can kill them, just for the sheer fact that they do hit pretty hard. But they are quite soloable. What I was going on with the Silithid Carapace Fragments, if you are a Scarab Lord, or you were deputized during the Scarab Lord event, you have this thing called Agent of Nozdormu, and these fragments, you know, they only drop if you have that, but these fragments are still selling on my server for 44 silver. While the event may be over, you still farm them in order to get some awesome reputation boosts with the Brood of Nozdormu. So you can or the Brood of Nozdormu, sorry about that. But you can definitely earn rep, as well as if you want to buy it, you can do that and turn it in. It would just require you to start the quest chain and get a head from BWL and the Brood Lord there. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, it takes quite a bit. You know, it can take an hour or two to farm all 120 bugs, but you can definitely say looking for men for Hive Regal, Hive Zora, Hive Ashi combat quests, and you can definitely get a lot of people. So I would strongly recommend doing that in order to get this done. But yeah, it's, you know, it's definitely, it's I don't know where to rank this as far as difficulty. You know, it's the simple one. You know, it's just come here, kill said amount of things, and then go back and collect your rewards. You know, it's nothing like the logistic one where it builds off of itself, has a bunch of things. Same with the tactical one. That'll be the next video I do, but it's sort of tactical requires you to go into like, if you are melee, like tactical has a similar quest chain to getting your Mark of Rimulos. Like, it has a follow-up one that you have to get in order to do it. However, tacticals tend to be pretty simple. You just run around and talk to some scouts, and I will definitely try my best to get all those locations for you guys and do that. I've been working on that as well. But yeah, this is sort of what I got for you guys. The slave makers here at Hive Regal do mind control you, so I would definitely be aware of that and be very careful. It can definitely be a pain in the butt. But as far as that goes, that's pretty much it, guys. I would recommend not having an auto quest turn on, because someone told me that they had issues sort of turning that in when they had theirs on. So I would just be very careful with that. You definitely do not want to have something like that break it. That's mainly when you go to turn in the other pieces, because like if you go to turn in the stalwart one and you have champions done, like if you have them both as a quest, you'll go to turn one in and you might turn in the wrong one, especially as melee. Like I would definitely not even take the stalwart one before you have your champions one done. Definitely work on one at a time, because you don't want to turn in the wrong one and be screwed. But anyway, guys, that's sort of it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing how you guys do in your own quests to get these awesome pieces of gear. Anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.